welcome to Sway Anime. This is my series calculating how much blood that Sanji loses. So I want you all to stay tuned for this, and I hope that I see you guys soon. Other than that, let's begin. Which brings us to our first question. How much blood does Sanji loses per day? So if we can calculate, on average, he's not around extremely beautiful women that he's never seen before. He's mostly around Nami and Robin. Even though he has nosebleeds somewhat with them or even faints, he's not losing as much blood as he would if he's with exotic women that, you know, he's never seen before, right? And exotic being like mermaids or like people from the Sky City, like all the women from the Sky City. So in order to answer this question, we need to figure out 3 questions. How much blood do you need to lose to faint? Secondly, how much blood do you need to lose for a transfusion? Thirdly, we need to figure out how many times does Sanji faint per day. So these are the questions that we need to answer. According to many medical journals, we need to lose about 15 to 30% of blood to faint. So that means that Sanji has to lose up to 15% to 30% of blood. The human body only has 5 liters of blood. So that means that, let's do the maximum, right? Because Sanji loses a lot of blood. So let's do 30% of 5 liters. And so 30% of 5 liters would give us about 1.5. So we find out that Sanji has about 1.5 liters of blood every time he faints. So that's just the estimate. I'm not a mathematician. Don't judge me. For the second question, how much blood do you need for a transfusion? I think that that's something I wanted to know from like Mermaid Island, because Sanji was like literally dying in that season. So I wanted to figure out like how much blood did he lose. So you have to lose about 40% of your blood in order to do that. So if you lose about 40% of your blood, that's about 2 liters of your blood that you lost, right? So Sanji had to lose basically almost half of his blood in order to do that. So when he faints for long periods of times and need blood transfusions, that's 2 liters. When he faints just in general, that's 1.5 liters, which is not as much as I thought. Now we got to figure out how many times do Sanji faint per day, right? So Sanji faints on average about 3 to 5 times per episode. However, an episode can cover on average a day to a week. So for the sake of me not having to look through 1,000 episodes to figure out what counts as a day, let's do an average of 2. So let's say that Sanji faints about 2 times per episode on average, right? So since it's usually 3 to 5 times, let's say for the sake of me not having to do a lot of math and the fact that it varies, he can faint 1 time per episode, but also he can faint 2 times per day. And so let's just say that he faints 2 times per day, right? 1 for Robin, 1 for Nami. Let's just have it for that, right? And this is the bare minimum. So with him being fainting 2 times per day, that's 2 times 1.5 liters, which means that he is losing 3 liters of blood per day from staring at women, which that means that this boy has a terrible medical condition that he needs to really work on. Because I think that that's actually a medical disease what causes you to lose a lot of blood. So that means Sanji loses 3 liters of blood. Knowing how much Sanji faints is super important because fainting creates a drop in blood pressure, which can also mean that he lost a lot of blood, as well as he needs to lose a certain amount of blood in order to pass out. So ding, 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 ding. Yay, we found out how much blood Sanji is losing per day. He's losing 3 liters of blood. Maybe some mathematicians want to come out to help me too, so that'd be good. Thank you. Please put it in the comments if you feel like you have a better answer than I did. However, I do think that it's really interesting to think about Sanji losing so much blood. Sanji is such a beloved character, but also people hate him. But also that means that he's literally endangering himself every time he goes to various situations. It makes the show more hilarious than to think about it, as well as make me more annoyed with Sanji knowing that he's endangering his life consistently to do this. And also I wondered if it's a medical diagnosis that goes along with this. Other than that, don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to watch this new video. And remember, if you see a pretty woman, please don't bleed on her. Other than that, this has been Sway Anime. Peace.